Favin over here close at the back platform. He's got a little bit of a peek out to the left side, trying to be a bit of an off angle. You know, it's very easy to pre-fire the back of the site. So if you're down here on the left, you have a second to react, and he's got a teammate close as well. And Dennis has picked up that first kill. Utility starts to be used up into the B-bomb site. Kills are coming in for Sprout, and Favin's still alive at the back of the site. Finally burnt out, and Cressy on the double kill. That is the quickest round we've seen all day.
He's got to be up there. Always fun to watch with that weapon. Slack sitting on the other side. These are some of those standard spots I think he likes to play, trying to watch the cross, but the timing is off for him. They're just going to have to concede this bomb plant.
Yeah, easy take for Big, right? Just execute up, but there's the shot coming out from Sears, and the Flying Scoutsman gets a good start. It slacks, it's out of play, and now 5v4, Big have the advantage, but not for long as Tapson goes down, but what is that from Zantares? The Deagle's coming through the smoke, and it's all on Cressy. Explosive and decisive, it's Big that will win their first round.
Oh boy, Zantares showing up early with the Deag.
What even happened? I really hope we get to see that, because I don't know if that was a collateral or he just got like a double lineup through a smoke. That was nuts from Zantares. You're going to get to see it here. So through the smoke, they just line up for him. A little bit of luck there, but beautiful stuff from Zantares. This close angle of the AWP is spotted the hand of Tabson. It hasn't been able to take the kill, but eventually it'll get his chance. And unfortunately, not a kill for Slacks. He tries to run away, but Tabson just hunts after him into the fire with a kill.
Make the play work on the switch up. He gets caught falling back, and when that happens to you, it's just so hard on Dust 2 to get anything going. That's not a favorable fight for Cressy. He's already been taken out, and Sprout have to give up on this one. Yeah,
Big are abusing Slacks. I think it's fair to say right now. He hasn't really been able to do enough in any of these rounds, and even when he gets the AWP out, he's not doing enough. And with that setup of Sprout, you have to get something out of the AWP. You can't afford to go down without a single kill, because start to take short time and time again. But he's about to go down here as well. Looks away, and Tapson quickly getting his kill. So nothing saved over for Sprout. It's been a pretty quiet start though for them, and luckily this time not getting tagged up by Seriously. It's a quick long play starting to come out for Keto. Flash has run out, and he's running with it. Right through the side of the smoke, everybody's blind, and Spitty comes out with a double kill, Cressy with a third, and Sprout off to a fantastic start into round 7. This quick long attack has been completely shut down for Big.
Dennis getting up close. Zantares knew he had to get something going. They were so heavily down in the round that he had to go for a risky fight. It's one that doesn't work for him. And I think Dennis was just getting that AK from the smoke. He will now go back. Really good counter flashes from Sprout, though. You have to have those in place to stop the early long play. Dennis showing a bit of confidence.
Pinging over the top with a Molotov, but the smoke's going to keep them at bay. Look at the double op stack in this position. It's such a strange setup coming in, but everybody's over here for Sprout. It's a party on short right now, really trying to deal with this attack, and Tapson's gone through. Spitty's got another double kill, but Searson's been able to find the trade, and now Tizian, he slipped up the ramp. He could get in behind. He could shut down 2 players. He's going to find one. Couldn't quite get Favin as he starts to fade away. Crazy round coming out from Sprout. It's not exactly working yet. Tizian, he's whiffed his shots. It's not exactly the cleanest spray there from him. And that's put Keto into the 1 versus 2. The bomb's not in his possession either. He has to go into the AWP of Favin. And in behind him is Dennis, and they're going to boost up. They're going to give the AWPer a better angle, but this might just work against him. Keto ready for it. Kill comes in. Now looking for Dennis, and Keto wins out the 1v2. Recovers the round for Big.
And then Zantares comes in with a couple of crisp kills that make all the difference. And now it's only pistols for Sprout. I say only pistols because Dennis has come through with 2. A dink lands onto Zantares. He's in trouble. He's out of there. And it's all on Tizian.
Well, Tizian now has a lot of recovery to do. His teammates have just been taken down in a couple of foul swoops. And Tizian doesn't expect Cressy up on short, and Favin peeks with him. The pistols come out on top.
And a chance to cause a bit of chaos here, but here comes the boost from Favin.
Oh, he tried it. It would have actually found something, but it's better to fall off. But look at this, the pace coming in from Zantares right through those mid doors. Favin had no idea, and that is such a quick reply from Big. I absolutely love it as well, because they're given an opportunity here on Sprout to try and reset, try and get back into this first half.
Spitty's looking like a kid that sat at his dad's setup right now when he forgot to change the height of the chair.
Yeah,
and you just see his forehead.
And we can watch the match from Spitty's forehead from here.
It's gleaming, but it's not It's not the worst, but it's certainly not the best. Spitty been blinded early. Cressy's continuing to play up close. Got the smoke down to keep themselves safe, but Sprout could have a good chance in these fights here. Early kill for Cressy. He's going to play up close. Slack's finally coming into play. A couple of kills on the AWP, and all of a sudden it's only Searson remaining.
These long holds have been pretty good for Sprout so far. Searson burns out Slacks. I think any more than this though will be quite difficult. Searson down in 17 HP. He's going to throw it onto the site, look for the close fight under Cressy, who's crossed over the elevator. Every single move right now for Sprout is working out perfectly, and Dennis just missed the timing to deny, but finally will get his chance. Searson, they have, but I was worried they were going to keep pushing, but it's only one player that's now left with that, and that's Dennis. Oh no! He missed his opportunity for an easy free kill, and that's going to give away that they've pushed into the lower tunnels. Cressy at least getting the first pick, but now the attack into the A site starts to come in for big. Zantares has found the first kill, and Spitty, he is still here though. He could be a nuisance if he can stay alive. Him just being there allows Favin to focus on long, and he knows there's a player there. So Tower's really trying to bait out the AWPer, and this walk up to the site has been confirmed. Tap on the bomb. Keto's gone down. Spitty now spraying away. Oh, such a whiff spray from Spitty, and that bomb plant starts to come in. Tabson will secure it. Searson peeking out towards long, but it's Tabson again with a scoped rifle. The Kree coming here to play.
Finding a lot of success with them. Ooh, that's a nice shot from Slacks. Won't lead to anything, but it might help him save this AWP. Flash gives away exactly where he is. Zantares has been blinded, but he's fully focused, and Slacks is being snuck up on. Oh, he's not ready. Missed shot. Zantares up to 15 frags. And maybe it's because they've been a roster for so long now. They just know what to do every time.
Yeah, that's very true. That can definitely give you a big advantage. And Speedy is going to try and get his way down into pit. Somehow gets there without being spotted. Cressy getting a kill as well. They don't even need Speedy because the long attack fails again for Big. They have not been winning a lot of those fights. I'd say that's probably the only weakness of Big so far on this T side. Have been some of those long fights coming in from them. As long as they continue to do that, Sprout will stand a chance in these round wins, and Zantares tries to get out those mid doors. Searson's come in with a reply, but he's taking significant damage. He's down to 2 HP. He's caught in the open right now as well. The pressure really is on Keto to make the play, and he's done that well. He's not ready for the second, though, and Favin right beside him with the quick reply. Sears is going to try and run his way over to the side, but look at Slacks. Look at Slacks. He's waiting for his prey. Right into his trap he comes. It's 10-5 for Big. We're hopping right into the second half. It's Big on the CT side. Again, heavy on utility in the pistol round. It's a good start here as well with that utility. It's got a kill.
Apparently, Searson was blind when he got the kill, but it was the nade that got it. So, obviously, not too important when you've got that nade in position. Tizian even landing a second shot on long. And now, Sprout's chances in this round are slim. 3v5 that they have to turn around. A couple of nades, Flash put out into long, but this double stack is still so difficult to overcome.
It's hard to get through, especially with another player now joining them as well at long. This attack is looking so good for Big in terms of trying to just take the fight onto the tees. It's worked out well for Tizian. Yet another kill into this pistol. He's up to 2 in the round. Cressy and Favin now having to figure out where do they want to go with this one. Cressy starts to take his fight into middle. Keto does take a little bit off the top, but not too much. And a smoke into CT spawn will try and neutralize the towers. He's just going to go right through it. Dink comes in as well. 4 and 2 HP now left on the 2 remaining players. And Keto comes in with a double.
They've got a Galil in there as well. They are up against this bonus round of Big, though. So against the SMGs, they should still have the firepower advantage.
Oh, it comes down to this utility. Is it going to chunk them up? Cressy running right through the smoke. Keto out of play, and now a second chance for Cressy, but Zantares done a very good job at staying alive. Smoke deployed out to the right side to try and keep him alive for longer to allow that rotation in from his teammates, but finally, Zantares is found inside of the site. Big are going to try and come over for this retake, but taking back this B-bomb site is going to be so difficult, and the kill from Slacks might just confirm the round win. Tizian and Searson have got to pull it off with an MP9. Now switch to an AK. So that save call is already starting to come through from Big.
I think maybe if Keto has a better weapon, he's going to have a better chance to win that first fight. But with this being the bonus round, it's not as easy to win that initial duel, which is so so important on that B site hold. That's something we pointed out earlier too, is as for Sprout, let's see if they can get something going against these proper gun rounds. That one was a little easier. That's a nice shot from Slacks, though. Straight through the mid doors. Citizens out of the round.
Sprout are another team that are really good at these short executes, so they're not going to be uncomfortable on the T side. I think this is where they start to use some of those protocols, and really we'll start to see the comfortability coming in for Sprout. Smoke executes up. Big trying to toss some counter utility up onto the bomb site. And Tizian goes for the fight, but straight away, Spitty's in with a headshot. And now Tabson nipping at the heels, trying to get in behind. The flash is so good for Santares. 3 kills from Tabson. He goes back in for a 4K, and Tabson finds them all.
Tabson is hyped as hell right now. Back on LAN and back in a big way as he gets the ace on the hold. The flash was fantastic, but how about the aim and just how quick these kills are? It's so efficient on every kill early. He has to get the quick headshots to be able to transfer. He knows he's got his teammates to cover him, so he can hold towards the site. Keto's in towards CT. Sprout need the smokes for the crosshair, but they're relying on the flash, and this could be a lineup. Sisson misses, but Zantares comes in, and Big are so ready here on the hold.
Yeah, they really are. Favin just going down so quickly, and it's just they're just ready for what's coming. They got all that info very quickly, and Sprout is going to make things difficult. Bomb plant finally starts to come through. Finally, Big are out of utility to force them off the site. They just have 1 smoke left. And they're going to use that in for catwalking, just try and push up on the other side of it. They might attempt to boost, and Dennis, look how aware he is, how ready he is for that, but no kill from it. That could have really turned the tides, but now come Big, straight into the site. It's Slacks with the first kill in the middle of the site. Spitty doing a good job at dispelling them, and Dennis with his follow-up. It's Searson all alone.
And that was a really tough spot for Sprout, actually, to play in that position. Somewhat difficult at times to play these sorts of rounds. You don't want to overstray and just give away the AWP, but you don't want to just sit back and concede the round. The pistols could still do some work, but Tizian's been caught out early. Santares seeing what he can do, but Cressy doesn't want any of that fight for good reason. He's pretty low right now.
Yeah, Santares just gets a little bit unlucky that Cressy got behind the doorway. If Cressy was still in the open, not covered by the door, I think he goes down very quickly there to the deagle. But no kill yet for Big, and seriously going to try and change that fact. He's done that well. One of the Spitty in towards middle. The attack up short starting to come through, and again, it's utility here for Tabson, one of the best players in the world at using that utility up. And Zantares! What? That is just lightning fast from Zantares. 2 deagle headshots and 2 heads now rolling a Sprout across the floor. He's found the bomb as well. Cressy's got to use the smoke to get that back. Dennis has slipped through the lines though. He's in behind B and they have no idea. Keto has absolutely no idea. Dennis, trigger discipline's not quite there to go into CT spawn, but he gets a double kill. Keto and Zantares both down, and now the recovery mission. The bomb going back over to the B site. Cressy's running. He knows he has to get across the line, and it's not going to happen. Searson with a shot through the door, and that is what I was saying at the start of this one, Hawker. Never count out Big when they're on the pistols.
Oh, this has been so cool to watch. Big playing this well individually. Oh, Zantares lines him up, knocks him down.
He's pushed up short. He's got help there as well. It's not just him alone. Searson's alongside him. Favin is close to these mid doors. He's aware of the aggression in towards short. He can call that to his teammates. They're currently just walking up long. Keto held across to the long play. Dennis has gone down, and finally Favin gets a reward for his patience. He's passing all of that information on to his teammates, saying there's a heavy play in towards short. This play is in towards middle. It's quite a good time to go in towards this long attack. They're going to use those smokes for the cross. First is in. There isn't a second smoke, actually. So that is going to be a bit of an issue. There's a bit of a gap there, but the Molotov used up negates that problem slightly. And Keto, he's going to get killed by the boost over the top. Cressy just gets on top of the site, peers down, gets the kill, and now Sprout have the site, and they've got the man advantage.
Favin's just stayed alive in lower tunnels. Here comes some kills, though. And that flank from Favin has to come through now. He's far away from the bomb, so he's got to get kills early.
Oh, but look at this. They have no idea. Just like that, 2 kills for Sprout. It's all on Tizian. Can he close it here for Big?
Oh, no.
He's running onto the site. His plan is safe side behind the boxes. He's got cover, but he decides to take the fight.
Making a last-second call here. It will be the force buy, but only really Searson with anything in terms of big weapons, and he's already out of there.
Finally, Slack's getting something out of that. This quick long play again for Sprout. Tizian looking to drop back, play with range. He was alone, but he still gets away with 1 kill because Dennis was also alone. The only support he had from his teammates was that one flash around the corner. He had a straight-up 1v1 duel against the only M4 in play for the CT side. Oh, what? Taps him with a quick P250 one-tap onto Cressy. Well, he's playing in quite a good position to peek out, get that 1 kill and drop back in behind cover, which would allow him to get even more, especially with limited time. There's going to be a lot of pressure on Sprout to try and make this work, and that Molotov's not going to clear Keto out. He can just stay in the same position. The site plant starts to commit. Keto out, denies the plant, and now the pressure really is on for Sprout. Keto's going to try and close it himself. He's still alive, still a problem. Finally taken out by Slacks. Headshot in from Spitty as well, but it's all on Spitty. Going for the bomb plant. Now into the 1v2 up against Xantares, and Xantares as Deagle takes him down. Some beautiful performances out of Big here individually. Xantares in particular, what a transition from online to LAN.
Hey, we stay awake like